Let's go ahead and install the Y pipe. There it is. And let's line this up. Lined up. Go to your home. There it is. All right, first V-band installed loosely. Straight pipe on the burb. I'll leave them loose so I can rotate them. There we go. Man, it just stays. That is awesome. All right, it's lined up. It's lined up. I mean, it fell into place. Oh, this is awesome. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? That's what my buddy Tony G says, my boy with the Jeep. I love it when a plan comes together. No shit, doesn't everybody? All right. Dude, I got a freaking straight pipe on the 8.1. I have an interchangeable straight pipe on the 8.1. And my V-bands are amazing. Man, it just bolted right up. Got the end of it. That's what it looks like to look down the barrel of an 8.1. Dude, it fits like damn good. Cool. Well, let's just weld the other V-band onto the tailpipe and snake that back over the axle. We'll be done. We could crank this thing up. I would start it, but it's on the lift. I can't get up there. Hey y'all, it's the next day. I didn't finish it all in one day. I had to get kids out of school and cook dinner and do the whole family thing. But I was able to take my wife's car to do what I had to do this morning. Suburban's still in the lift, and I have one more thing to weld. I have the tailpipe out. Only cleaned up the weld area so I can put the other part of the V-band on. I took out the 1/2 inch I needed, and we're gonna tack this on in 3 places and slip it in and see if it fits correctly, because I have a specific exit that this has to fit in. So little measuring, lots of eyeballing, see if this works. So I took my grinder and I just kind of cleaned up the surface area so I can have good metal to metal contact when I weld. And let's get this thing tacked on and test fitted before we go making it solid. That's pretty centered. Give it a pop. Two tacks will teeter. 4, but 3, when you get 3, you eliminate that. I don't know why they don't make tables at restaurants 3-leg instead of 4. You always end up with a wobbly one. And line it up, and it busted my head on something. Over the axle and through the woods. Carefully. A bunch of people ask why I didn't run duals. Well, it's on leaf springs. It's a 3/4 ton. I can't. There is no room. All right. So that's in place. And let's see if I can line up the V-band. It should hold itself. So right here's the issue. It does touch, and it's close, and I need help. Now, not forcing it. Forcing it's not working. So I have some kind of angle that's just off. Let's see if I can adjust it from back here. And that's, man, front to back is perfect, but that's the angle that I need. And I am touching at the top, but the bottom has a big gap. So I need to undo these two tack welds and pull this up and fill in right here. So this is why I tacked it on with a test fit. So I know right here where this was, I needed some gap. So I can grind this weld and this weld and open it up just a little bit. I can fill it in with a little piece of metal. So eyeballing, I only needed about, only needed this much gap. So I have a piece of scrap that I had cut. I can fill that in and we'll go back from there. So I got this piece, it's unevenly cut. And I'm just gonna cut from nothing to square this piece off in case I need something for something later. But that's gonna give me what I need to straighten this out. All right, so here is my little half moon wedge that I will put right here. Just like that. That was my pivot point weld. So right here, if I tack this on and raise all this higher area up, I'll be in the ballpark of what I need to do. I want to show you all everything, but I guess I kind of can't. So now the way that this pops on, let's see. That is exactly the way that I had it. Much better. Match this up with where it got broken off from. And now I am centered and kind of snapped into place. This is nice. All right, let's give it a tack-a-tack-a-roo. Tack-a-tack-a-roo. Pretty confident this is where it needs to be. Squeeze it in. Yeah. Now I got enough metal to bridge the gap between the two. Solid. That ain't coming off for a test fit, that's for sure. All right, back under the truck. See if that was the angle I needed. All right, kind of gotta go backwards and sneak it in. Oh man, it almost wants to stay by itself. I believe that is it. All right, so after some modifying, I got the angle perfect. I just need to fill in the gaps, put a couple of pieces of metal in, and what's close, I'm just gonna bridge with weld. So let's get this tailpipe lined back up. Left my hood on the other side of the camera. I'm horrible at this camera stuff. Let's make it one piece. You can't see what I'm doing if I'm standing in front of you, huh? Oh, tripod. Oh, tripod. Thank you for being so adjustable. Now, we can do something. So I'm gonna put metal in here, but from here to here, I can bridge that. One. All right, so I don't want all this to be moving, so I'm gonna go do the other side and disperse the heat because this is perfect and I don't want it to warp or move in any way. Nice big old snot coin. I'll take a snot coin. So I feel like this isn't gonna warp or do anything crazy. Let's flip to the bottom. Take it to an exhaust shop. Nah, I'll fight with it here. Why is it so poppy? It needs to be hotter. less wire speed maybe. Yeah, slow the speed down a little bit. Let it weld. Because we're looking for the smooth, sexy sounds of a straight hum coming from the welder, not pip, 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 but look. Like I was saying, it'll lay coins if you got it set right. So let's continue and finish the other side. Place this in here. Better to fill with metal. Man, I feel some Jack Black coming back. But they failed. Because they were smashed to the ground. Alright, so I'm going to fit this little piece of metal in right here. For all you real welders that, know what you're doing. Trust me, this is going to work. And it's too hot to touch your hands. And this is why I hate using gloves. So, this is just long enough. I lucked out. Get in there. There. Right there. No, not there. Right there. Got me a little piece of scrap. Just kind of sit in right here, and I'm gonna weld over it. Fill my hole in, and then I should be good to go. One little spot left. Then we get to fire up the 8.1 and hear what it sounds like with straight cats. Not straight pipes, straight cats. It was deep as all get out with that muffler. And great for towing. Not so great for cruising the coast. That's it. 360 degrees of weld. And it came out pretty freaking flat too. You just can't get up into this area where the clamp has to sit. I said, not a welder by any means, but I can get by. All this to get a hair angle correct. This should be the last time. Everything lined up. I welded it in sections so it wouldn't move or warp. I'm backwards. That is it. Time to clamp it. It even stays on the V-band with no clamp. That's how you know you're good. That's just sitting there so pretty. Get the clamp. Let's see. Will you clamp and just act right? It's gonna fall as soon as I put this on up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just gotta pick it back up just a little bit. Man. That's what's up. That is what's up. There we go. Start the nut. Rotate the clamp. Whoo! I am done. This is awesome. All right. So I am not touching anything, and the angle of the tailpipe is just right, so I can pull it out some and make it how it was. And it is centered. Cool. That is it. And it likes to like kick up when you rev it, so I guess I could pull it a little down. There we go. All right, go ahead and tighten up the clamp. That should be it right there. Battery's dead. Man. Yeah. Oh, this is just too good. That's tight. Now I just need to hook up my rear hanger. Pick this up just a little bit to get it out, to get it to float. So let me hook up the rear exhaust hanger. And that's nice and flush. I just need it to come out just a little bit. Where's my bolt? Look, I just use a little piece of chain. It works great. It doesn't stretch. It's got to keep this exhaust pipe hung perfectly in that hole. Oh man. Whew. If I could just get somebody to pick on that for 1 second while I put this bolt through here and it'll hang, it'd be perfect. Hook up my exhaust hanger. Yes, it's an exhaust hanger. Here we go. Nice and in there. It's got to be resilient because I don't have any room for stretch for it to move. I don't want it to hit on the fender. I don't have any more room to cut. So let's see what that looks like. Chain hangers are in place. It allows the pipe to move, but not droop. So it will absorb some sort of vibration. We got over the axle to the next V-band and my Y-pipe. So I'm not a welder. It's not the prettiest, but it'll work. So Suburban has true duals, staggered cats, one up there and one here. Now it comes to a Y-pipe, dual 3-inch to single 4-inch. And it did lay a couple coins over there. Look at that. So everything lines up perfect. It goes up over the axle and at the back. Let's put this thing on the ground and see what it sounds like with straight cats. Gotta be better than a muffler. Because you know you do that sometimes. Oh. Screw jag. It's like a new jag. There is the exhaust. It's got a little more what's happening to it. I don't know about y'all, but I think the best muffler is just converters and straight pipes. That sounds amazing. Can't wait to take it to cruising the coast. Check out the footage I got coming up of that. So check out Modified every Friday. I'll have a new one coming up for you. Appreciate y'all watching me. Y'all have a good one.
Like and subscribe.
Catch y'all next week.